What's up, guys? Doing a little guitar build, just something to pass the time. XGP, it's Guitar Fetish brand. I didn't film the unboxing, but came packaged well. And initial thoughts are, wow. So I got a double bound tele right here in Seafoam green, and let me move around. This color looks so much better in person. It looks more blue on camera. It's very pretty. Quality's nice. I mean, a little bit of chip out, but that's not a big deal. It's poplar body. A little bit of chip right there, but the binding looks well done. Double bound. This is also their neck. If you see that that's a little bit different than a regular fender, but close enough to fool most people. I got the tinted 22 fret neck, XGP. Very pretty neck. I mean, fretboard, it's obviously got a fretboard. You can see that seam right there. The fretwork's nice. Vintage tint. Very, very surprised at the quality. We'll see how it goes putting it together. I went ahead and ordered all Guitar Fetish stuff from their website. Two things I forgot. Well, one I did on purpose, the other I forgot. I forgot the control plate to cover the control cavity, so I need to get one of those. And I decided to not do a pick guard. That's humidity. I decided not to do a pick guard on this. We're going to see how that turns out. Got the Wilkinson bridge, Wilkinson vintage spec tuners, just cheap strap buttons, flat top knurled knobs, a pre-wired, pre-soldered wiring harness. That's for the switch. Neck plate, I went with GFS pickups. I basically chose what they had in stock. They sent me 2 jacks. The ferrules for the back of the body, string tree. I basically chose what they had in stock. A lot of stuff was out of stock, so we're gonna see what this overwound vintage noiseless sounds like, and then a 50s Alnico tele bridge pickup. So yeah, I gotta go get a control plate real quick, and then we'll start putting it together. I'll show you right now. The neck fits in the pocket. The neck fits in the pocket great. It's very nice. So far, I gotta say, I'm pretty thrilled. All right, guys, here it is. The XGP Telecaster build. I got it from Guitar Fetish. Gotta say, I'm pretty impressed overall. The quality is there. The double bound, tinted maple neck. It's very pretty. I put the Fender logo on the headstock. That's a water slide decal. However, it is not a Fender, nor will I ever sell it as such, and nor does it legitimately really look like a Fender. Fender would never do something this wild at an affordable price. String through body, just volume, tone, 3-way selector. Wilkinson tuners that look like old school occlusions. They work very well. All the hardware, it had a pre-wired wiring harness. Wilkinson bridge, like I said, with brass saddles. No complaints about the quality of this stuff. Everything seems to be made pretty well. However, I ran into a few problems, and I'll just go through those with you real quick. I didn't film them because I was running out of daylight, and I was impatient, and I wanted to get it done. But it took me about 4 hours to put together. The bridge. Now, before I get started, there's one thing that concerns me, and I see it being an issue possibly. If you look, we'll line up those 6 holes right there. See right there, that might prevent the pickup from going in. So might have to do some minor routing there, but we'll see. It might work. Not a big deal if it doesn't. We can fix it. The pickup route right here, I don't know if it would fit just a regular American Fender Telecaster bridge or if it was the Wilkinson bridge. But anyway, the pickup hole, the hole the pickup goes in, needed to be chiseled out so that this Wilkinson bridge could set where it needed to go. So that might be Wilkinson specs, that might be Fender specs, that might be just XGP Chinese specs, who knows. That was a problem, but not a big one. Hammer and a chisel and you can fix it, or a Dremel or a router. Decided to go no pick guard because it looks pretty wild. So I just direct mounted this pickup to the body. The screws that come with the pickups are insanely cheap and insanely easy to strip out. So that is one complaint. Be careful. Definitely pre-drill everything and put some wax on the screws before you put them in there. The holes for the tuners. These are Wilkinson tuners, and they're made to be like old school collusions, and they're high quality, nothing wrong with that, but the holes that came drilled in this neck were too small. So I had to ream them out with a drill bit to make those fit. But after that, everything lined up pretty good. I didn't measure anything. I didn't really put any thought into anything. I literally set stuff on there, lined up the pre-drilled holes, and just went from there. And it turned out great. I'm very satisfied with it. A guitar like this, if you could ever get Fender to do one, would probably set you back $4 grand. So, you know, this is an affordable way to do it. I think XGP might be one of the best kept secrets in the guitar world right now. I was hesitant about ordering from them, considering it's Chinese, but everything works as described. I would highly recommend buying the XGP body and neck. Don't try to mismatch stuff, because obviously their stuff's going to be manufactured to go together. So everything went together pretty well, minus the bridge pickup, and I will definitely be doing another one sometime. Now, I hate supporting the communist Chinese, but it's kind of hard to beat this price. And I do buy American guitars too, so I'm equal opportunity consumer, and this product has impressed me. Very pleased with it. So I'm just going to go over a little bit of the sounds, but quick, I want to note that when I attached the neck to the body, I had to adjust the truss rod. The bridge came already intonated. Surprisingly, I had to do 0 intonation. I had to raise the saddle some, but I did have to adjust the truss rod. The neck was almost bowed back a little bit, so I just put a little relief in it, and worked out good. So we'll go through some sounds. I got this little Fender practice amp. I know it's not ideal, but I'm in an apartment, so I just play some jazz chorusy type sound. Position. Neck position. Neck position's a little darker than I like. The bridge and middle position are the sweet spot for me. Alright, let's play some distortion real quick. I gotta do it fast, or else the neighbors will come knocking. play some solo type stuff. So, overall impressions, if you have a little bit of experience with woodworking and you have some tools laying around, you can build one of these in an afternoon in your apartment, and it will be on par, I would say, with like a Mexican tele or even like classic vibe Squires. I mean, that's what this feels like. Feels good, no complaints, cheap, lots of fun. Later, fools.